Francesco one day set himself to take his own portrait, looking at himself for that purpose in a convex mirror, such as is used by barbers. He accordingly caused a ball of wood to be made out by a turner, and having divided it in half and brought it to the side of the mirror, he set himself with great art to copy all that he saw in the glass. Chiefly his reflection, of which the portrait is the reflection once removed. The glass chose to reflect only what he saw, which was enough for his purpose. His image, glazed, embalmed, projected at a 180-degree angle. The time of day and the density of the light, adhering to the face, keeps it lively and intact in a recurring wave of arrival. The soul establishes itself. But how far can it swim out through the eyes and still return safely to its nest? The surface of the mirror being convex, distance increases significantly. That is, enough to make the point that the soul is captive, treated humanely, kept in suspension, unable to advance much farther than your look at the picture. Pope Clement and his court were stupefied. According to Vasari, and promised a commission that never materialized. The soul has to stay where it is, even though restless, hearing raindrops at the pane, sighing of autumn leaves thrashed by the wind, longing to be free. Outside, but it must stay closing in this place. It must move as little as possible. This is what the portrait says. But there is in that gaze a combination of tenderness, amusement, and regret, so powerful in its restraint that one cannot look for long. The secret is too plain. The pity of its smarts makes hot tears spurt. But the soul is not a soul. It has no secret, is small, and it fits in its hollow perfectly. Its room for a moment of attention. That is the tune, but there are no words. The words are only speculation, from the Latin speculum, mirror. They seek to have fun with the meaning of the music. We see only postures of the dream. Riders of the motion that swings the face into view under evening skies. No false disarray, less proof of authenticity. But it is like a globe. One would like to stick one's hand out of the globe, but its dimension, which carries it, will not allow.